So making this veloute sauce, this is one of the 5 classical French mother sauces, and it's really handy to know. And we're going to use this in a chicken pot pie recipe. So in this little pan here, we've got it over a pretty low heat. We're actually going to turn it up just a little bit more than that. And we're going to start this veloute sauce. So first thing we'll do is take some good butter. This is an organic butter. We'll take the butter, get it in here, and it looks like a lot of butter, but this is going to make a lot of sauce, and we're probably not going to use it all anyway. So don't get nervous. Butter will not hurt you. It's good stuff. So we'll mix that in there. Then we're going to take this all-purpose flour. And what we're doing now, another kind of technique in cooking, is we're making a roux. And this is just a blonde roux. We do not want this to get any color on it. And you can see that the flour really thickened up the butter, and that's fine. We're just going to move this around, and the object here is just to keep it from burning. We don't want color, but we're going to try to cook out some of the flour. And the secret to making a veloute sauce is you're going to add some kind of stock, like a chicken stock, and you do not want to use a chicken stock where the bones have been roasted, like a brown stock. You have to use a clear stock, and we've got one right over here. I'm going to show you in a minute. If we were to take flour and butter cold and mix it together, not on the stove, it's called beurre manier. It's another thickening mixture that you could use in classical cooking. So now this is ready. Let's move over here. And let me take the lid off of this pot, and this has a gorgeous chicken stock in it. And the thing I want you to notice is, look how clear this liquid is. Look at it. You can see right through it. You can see the carrots that are submerged underneath there. That's the sign of a well-made stock like this. It's not cloudy because we're not really blasting it with heat. So what we want to do is just fish out some of this stock like this. We're going to put it into our veloute pan and start whisking it in. Now let's move this back over here to this flame. Make sure that's on. And now we want to start to whisk this mixture together. And this roux in the pan is going to thicken up the sauce. And this is the kind of sauce that you see in a chicken pot pie. It's the binder that holds everything together in that luscious kind of creamy sauce. Now to this we want to add a little bit of our Harvest Eating house seasoning, and it's a secret recipe. You can buy it in the Harvest Eating store, hopefully soon. So we'll whisk that in, and I'm looking at this and I can tell you right now that that is too thick. So we're going to go right back over and add just a little more stock. That's what I love about cooking. This is not baking. We don't have to follow strict formulas. We can make a little adjustment, no big deal. But again, I can't stress enough that the clarity of this chicken broth or chicken stock is really right on. Perfect. So you want to be careful when you add liquid because it's easy to splash it out. And I think this is going to be good. We'll go back over to our flame and start working this together. Okay, now this will turn off the heat, and we can use this later to bind our chicken pot pie. And do a search on Harvest Eating or Wikipedia.com. Put in veloute. It's a sauce that's got a ton of variations. And when you make a variation, when you add other ingredients like egg yolks or some other things to a sauce, a mother sauce like veloute here, you're creating what's called a compound sauce. And literally the variety is it's infinite. So go ahead and do a search and make this today and use it in some recipes.
To see more tips, techniques, and videos, visit harvesteating.com. 4 seasons, 1 lifestyle.